we go. That's not a good start.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So the primary move that you're going to see is the knee. To perform the knee, you jump up, and then as you're crouching, you have a form frame window to press both A and B at the same time to perform the knee. Alright, so what he's going to try to do here is that he's going to use the top of the building to get both of the players on the same line, because a big thing about this game is that it's kind of random which enemy will be tracked. Which player will be tracked, which enemy the players will aim for. So he wants them to both be in the same vertical line, so that he can hit the enemies effectively and not have to worry about where the enemies are going.
Yeah, it can be annoying sometimes where you knee and it looks like you're hitting the enemy, but you're like right below them or something.
And something kind of weird about this game is that even if enemy technically has 0 hit points, you still have to knock them down to kill them. Yeah. And you see he even has backup 2-player strats, in case if the other guy's getting beat up. He's put a lot of practice in this run. And so the pipe, when you throw it, it will kill the Williamses in 1 hit.
You gotta throw when they're close enough,
And,
otherwise
yeah. And speaking of Williamses, Double Dragon Neon will be tomorrow morning. It'll definitely be a cool run. And we're actually gonna have the developers in a Skype call for that run.
Ooh.
And so the reason why I waited so long for that boss to go over there is that after you hit the boss twice, he'll vanish and then reappear again. And so, but if you knock him off the edge, then you have to go through that super long animation. And even though it took a while for the boss to get over there, it's still faster to bait the boss over.
I've heard this song is inspired by Easy Lover. But I don't know if
yes,
that's true.
I think it is true.
It is.
I think it's
Wait,
absolutely
wait,
true.
Easy Love?
by like some guy in Phil Collins. I can't remember the guy.
Oh, okay.
Lionel Richie, maybe?
No, it's somebody else. But yeah, it's.
I love the strat.
Nice.
Yeah, the old strat is to wait till they come down the ladder and just cycling them off, but that takes a lot longer. So.
Yeah. And he's the Sinister1.
Where are you going? This guy's confused. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but he actually has both controllers stacked, so he can access them both easily.
Yeah, is that can that even be seen on cam? Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
I can hold it for a little bit or something. I don't need it set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the trick to these guys in this, especially in this sort of run, is that he has both of the players in the same spot, so you can cycle and kick them. You can knee them, but that requires really good timing, and it's much easier to cycle and kick them.
Those guys are
All right.
more dangerous enemies in the
I have
game.
to, you have to use my foot for this.
That might work.
Grasp.
There we go. Dang. Yeah, because when the door opens, you can get sucked out.
Yeah.
Wow, they do not like it.
Yeah. So the reason why he's having that brother walk in the corner there, okay, so he paused there because that door is on a timer, and when you pause the game, that timer doesn't pause. so that if he was about to fall out, but since he paused, the door just closed immediately.
All right, toast strat's over.
Yeah. And the reason why Jimmy was walking in the corner like that was so that Jimmy, yeah, exactly, was so that all of the enemies would walk towards Jimmy and make it easier for Billy to hit them. And normally in a run, you just stay on the default line that I think player 1 is on, but he just put them both on top just to make it easier to align both players.
Is there a good spot coming up to read a few comments?
Yeah, do it earlier. Yeah, please do it now. Earlier.
Okay. All right, we have a $10 donation from Joseph Emperado. Sup Sinister, JT here. $10 toward whatever you want. Take Bimmy and Jimmy, Lee, and knee all the Williams and Lindas in the face for Davey Boy. Enjoy the rest of your marathon. Danielson, Danielson,
Yes.
Danielson.
And again, even though we're not reading all your comments, we are getting your donations. And even though we haven't drawn the prizes yet, we do have all of your bids in for the prizes, so don't worry about that. And so what he did there is that the reason why he held that guy was not just for comedy value. It was also just to prevent too many enemies from spawning on the screen at once, so you could keep the situation under control.
Oh, come on.
So what he's trying to do when he's mashing the buttons like that is that he's trying to do a knee because you can do it from any crouch, including the one as you come up. But the one as you come up is harder to reference than the one from a jump. And the reason why he's not picking up the knife is that knives are incredibly weak in this game, and they're just not worth using. And that is actually a reliable strat to punch out that Abobo. It just requires good positioning.
Okay, another $20 from Ramald Faraza. Awesome marathon, keep up the great work. Shouts to Blue Glass and Zos. Speaking of that, put my money towards the Zos hand cam because he's awesome. And 60 from Christopher Hassall. Here's my donation for this marathon's cause. Keep up the good work, and I can't wait to go through all the previous runs from this marathon when I have the time.
We'll be dead.
Yeah, we always do save archives after the marathon and actually save direct footage for better quality as well.
Yeah.
That goes up on the
Yeah.
site.
So for immediate archives, you can go to our Twitch. You can go to the videos on our Twitch page. For higher quality ones, we do release those about a month or two after the marathon. It does take a little while to encode all of the video though, since we do have 100+ hours of footage. Alright, so the reason why one brother stays down there, you might notice that there's one guy who's just, whoa!
That sucks.
There's-
Yeah, I got
yeah.
a little too far over, but then those guys.
Yeah,
he
so
just-
now the other brother has to come up or else he won't respawn. But what he did in the beginning there was so that the one of the, I don't remember the name of the enemies, one of those enemies wouldn't move.
God. Oh, maybe he's not dead. Why was I thinking he was dead?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Alright. So what he's going to try to do with these guys is just knee them constantly and just try to give them no chance.
That should be it.
Yeah.
That was actually really fast.
That was really good. So what he's hoping for here, it's a bit random on what the scheme can do here, and he's hoping for a good pattern.
That was a slow start.
Yeah. Yeah. And since one brother can take care of all the enemies here, he's just keeping Jimmy on the bottom in case the boss falls down. But he handled that perfectly, so that wasn't necessary.
I don't know if I should do this. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. So he's gonna go for a death strat here.
Oh shit.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I didn't get up high enough. Okay. Alright. That's kinda bad. That's alright, we have a backup plan, don't worry.
Yeah.
I just practiced that too. That's
Yeah. Yeah, he jumped a little too early, so what he wanted to happen was to have Jimmy or Bimmy land on the left platform as he died.
Couple more comments here. Rafael Mani gave $15.
I can't remember this now.
Had to donate while Cosmo is on, though the money is donated in memory of
Yeah.
Ryan Davis of Giant Bomb. Rest in peace, buddy. And $10 from Corey Stausenberg. Here's $10 for a great cause. I'll donate another 10 if two of my favorite speedrunners, PJ and Blue Glass, give each other a hug. Place this towards runner's choice.
That's not
Oh, they can't see us right now.
We'll get to it. And $50 from Tony Cosins. Hey all, great marathon so
Nice.
There we go.
Nice. All right.
Oh, come on.
So,
Bastard.
oh wow.
He is good. Let's just get him out of harm's way.
Yeah. So he's just being especially careful because he's on his last life with.
Yeah, I could easily die in this room.
Yeah, this room right here is one of the toughest rooms in the game, if not the toughest. For those of you who might remember Awesome Games like 2012, this room nearly wiped me out. Whew. Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
I don't know who decided to have a platforming section.
And it beat him
Get him
up.
up and
Platforming and I beat him up?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Well,
so
do
he's
it
trying to get the
backwards.
players. Ooh. Oh my
This
god.
is really bad.
Come on.
Get out of there.
Oh, okay.
Alright. It's okay
It's
if
still
he
a
dies.
two-player run.
Yeah. It's okay if he dies. I just didn't want Blue to die. Get rid of that.
So this room really sucks because it lags a lot, and when it lags, it's much harder to time the knee because it's only a 4-frame window, and it slows, and it just throws off your timing for the window.
These guys do not like to get on your line, by the way.
Yeah.
Kind of jerks. Knives. And then these guys want to get on my line too desperately, so let me help them out with that.
A lot of enemies in this room.
Yeah. What?
He broke out of it. Oh, it's like that, huh? Take care of you.
Dude, Jamie has to defend himself too.
He's having trouble.
He's,
This guy is too good, dude.
Yeah, he is. Is he the Shadow Master?
He might be. That might have been the final boss right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, exactly. Arnold has nothing on you.
Alright, I gotta be really careful now because
Yeah.
this is an easy level to die in.
Yeah.
It's kind of
While it's not,
That's bad.
well, it doesn't have to worry about bottomless pits and spikes and such. It's just that it's really easy to get hit a lot here, and the enemies do a lot of damage in this stage.
Oh, why did you not go on my line?
Ooh.
Alright, Red's gonna get beat up a little bit here, but that's okay.
Yeah, he wants Red to get beat up now. Nice. Alright. Are you still gonna go for the drop?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Better lined up.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Get away, get away, get away.
Yeah, he wants Red to do all the work now
Hey.
because of his status with
Nice.
Jimmy. Exactly.
Wow, that guy died from that?
Wow. Oh. That was 2 knees.
3 knees with those guys. This is, no,
I don't really understand how damage works.
Yeah,
He's been
it's-
hit like 3 times and he still has the last health.
I gotta let Blue catch up.
Yeah. So what he's trying to do here is that he's trying to have one guy just cyclone kick these guys, because these guys will just run into you. And that's why he lined up on the top wall right there, so that they both be in the same line, so these guys wouldn't go all over. Because the last thing he wants is for these guys to start running around, because then they become really hard to hit.
Sometimes they can knock you down and keep you down.
Yeah, exactly. And they're they're the one enemy in the game that can run diagonally. Yeah.
Red's probably gonna have to take a little bit of a beating.
Yeah. Okay, so this fight is more annoying than anything else.
Oh, come on. I'm getting really bad luck here.
Yeah. Yeah, so while he doesn't have to worry too much about his health or anything, he just...
Oh no, I have to worry about my health.
He took care of the ninjas very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, those guys gave me really bad luck. But the
Yeah.
important thing is I survived.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Now if I can survive this final boss fight, we're good.
Yeah.
This guy can kill you really quick.
Yeah, he
He
can.
can deal like 3 damage at one time, one attack. So.
So he's aiming for here is a knockdown. And he's trying to set up a knee loop here. Oh, almost got it. So now that he's knocked down, he's going to try to go for back kicks because they or an uppercut. Nice. Nice.
16:30.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty good time.
Yeah, that's a really good time, especially considering it happened stage 6.
Okay. And that's Double Dragon 2 2-player alone.
One player,
It's
two
almost like
controllers.
PJ was there the whole time.
Yeah.
That's
I normally stand in place and get punched when I